And today we're going to a quick random product review of the DEWALT Brushless Hammer Drill Impact Combo Kit. So of course, let's slice this open, see what we get, try it out, and give you guys my full in-depth review. I picked this DEWALT setup at Home Depot for a sale price of $279.99. Not sure what it's like down in the US, but I'm sure it's probably cheaper than that. And I'd say it's a pretty good deal for a couple pairs of drills, as well as comes with 2 batteries and a charger. I'm not a contractor or a carpenter or anything like that, but I think I do enough home projects to justify getting a nice drill set. And of course, DEWALT is a reputable brand. Anyways, this is DEWALT's brushless model, which is their latest range. Now, there are technically different models of this exact drill, different sizes as well. So this one here, I'll just note the model numbers in the annotations there. But anyways, brushless basically means it has a brushless motor, and according to DEWALT, you get 57% more runtime compared to the standard brushed motor 20-volt models. Whether or not that number is actually true, I don't know, but it does kind of make sense since brushes does cause friction, causes heat, which therefore draws more power. With the brushless motor, it's a lot more efficient, doesn't draw as much heat or create more heat, and therefore you can use less battery power to power the motor. This also comes with the bag, which we're about to see, but anyways, let's slice this open and see what we get. So it looks like everything in here is in the DEWALT bag, which does come with this obviously. That's pretty much it for that. In terms of the bag itself, there's really nothing spectacular about it. I've seen some JobMate model brands actually have better bags than this. But anyways, it's just a standard bag with pockets, 3 pockets on each side, with 1 zipper to open this up. So the first one we see is the impact driver, very compact size. Next, you have a couple 20-volt batteries. These are lithium batteries, so they should last for a while. These are the 2-amp models. You can also get the 4-amp kit, which obviously you can last a lot more longer than the 2-amp models here. I recommend those if you're actually using these on a daily basis, like if you're a contractor or something. But if you're just a homeowner, I think the 2-amp model is just more than satisfactory. These batteries also have a built-in battery indicator lights. The only thing I don't like about these, there's only 3 lights. I'd rather have 4, so you know that's it's 25%, 50%, 75, or 100. 3, it's a little bit harder to gauge, but anyways, fairly small size, and they just snap on like so. Next, we have the compact drill. Like the impact drill, we also have the belt holder here. It's pretty convenient, especially for those of you like to climb ladders and stuff with you. The other battery goes on like so. And we also have, looks like a bit holder here as well. And we have a couple more things here. We have the charger itself. And I believe DEWALT states that these batteries only take 30 minutes to recharge, which really isn't that long. Definitely faster than my iPhone. And they just go on like so. I do have a DEWALT Sawzall, so I do have a bit of experience with this. The red light would flash, and of course will stay lit once it's fully charged. Finishing off, looks like we have some more manuals here. Something about the battery charger. These will be about the drills and drivers. Overview what every single button and all that stuff does. Another one here, this is the English one. The other one's French, I think. And of course, just another piece of cardboard there to protect the bottom of the bag. So that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's take a quick overview of the drill here. These are made in China for those who are wondering where they're made in. There's another model, 20-volt model I saw that wasn't brushless, but it was made in the US, which is kind of nice. But since this was only $30 more, the brushless model seemed a little bit more, I guess, a better buy. We have a nice stainless steel front here. This part here is made of metal as well. The silver part here is made of metal, so I guess the general structure of it is made of steel, which is good. And of course, they just have a general plastic rubber casing around it. Alright, so here's a quick demonstration of the driver drill here, and hopefully this will give you guys some sort of idea of the performance. But for $300 for at least the both drills, they should work pretty decently. Alright, so my battery actually died during that drill process, which kind of sucked. But long story short, any drill can cut through 1/4-inch plywood, which is through that floor of that counter there. But when I was drilling through the floor to put the drain pipe through, I had to drill through this. This is our actual floor, and amazingly, it is like, I think it's about 1 inch thick piece of tongue and groove. I believe it's pine, not exactly sure. But considering this building was built in 1859, they sure had a plentiful amount of actual solid wood. So that whole process probably took about 5 to 10 minutes to drill through, and the DEWALT survived through that. In comparison to my Mastercraft drill, it certainly would not have survived that in terms of the battery life. But anyways, it's actually been a year since the first part of the video, and I just never got around to finishing this since most of my tech videos are tech videos. But using DEWALT drills have been a pleasure to use in comparison to my Mastercraft drills. They're always reliable, and the two things I like about these DEWALT drills is that any new drill can, drill through a hole, or at least through a 1/4 inch plywood. But the thing I like about the DEWALT drills is that there's two things. They're reliable. They will finish the job that's humanly possible. And second, the battery life on these is insanely long. In this combo kit here, Home Depot, or DEWALT I guess, included 1.5 amp hour lithium batteries, which are, I believe, the lowest notch. I don't think they go any lower than that. You can also, if you buy these drills individually, they come with 2 amp hour ones, which will obviously last significantly longer than these ones here. And you can get them all the way up to 3 amp hours to 4 amp hours, I think they have now. But keep in mind that means the battery is bigger and also heavier. So these are definitely more than enough for the average homeowner. When I first bought these drills, I assumed I just use one drill for one job, but I actually use both drills for a single job. For example, if I'm drilling through a hole and I need to switch to putting a screw in, I can just switch to a different drill rather than having to switch out the drill bit. And obviously this just saves time and convenience. One of my favorite features about the DEWALT drills is that they include these LED lights, which are really useful when you're doing jobs where it's under the counter or just in a really tight space where you just don't have room to fit a flashlight in, or just use one hand for a flashlight and use one hand for a drill. Having them built in is really, really convenient, and they're also very bright as well. The impact driver here has 3 LEDs, whereas the standard drill one only has one LED, which is a little bit of a bummer. This one's definitely a better setup here since it's right at where the drill bit is, and this one here, it's kind of pointing upwards, which is a little bit weird, but it does work in the end. The great thing about the brushless technology that they have built into these drills is that because there's less friction with the motor in terms of how it works, that means it doesn't suck as much power as a standard drill would. So the battery life on these are actually improved over their previous models. For the average homeowner, is it worth the extra expense for a DEWALT tool? Well, for me, I have the saying where tools are one of the things that actually pay for you back. And basically what that means is you're not paying someone else to do the job for you, you're doing it yourself and thereby saving money. Thus, you're getting tools that you know will get the job done effectively, assuming you know what you're doing, and also they're reliable and will last for a good number of years. For example, DEWALT's 18-volt line has lasted over a decade and they still sell them. So the 20-volt line that they have here is certainly no exception to that. In terms of any cons or changes I would make with the drills, so far they've been working really well for my personal uses for the home here. For contractors, it may be a little bit of a different story since they're going to be a little bit harder for outdoor or actual construction environments. But the only change I would make is maybe have 3 different LEDs on the top of the drill here like they have on the impact driver, as these are much more brighter on the impact driver versus just a single one on the bottom there. In conclusion, guys, definitely can't go wrong with DEWALT tools, especially their drills. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you guys have any questions or comments about these drills, ask me in the comment section there down below. Hit the like button, as always helps me out, and I'll see you on the next video.